Good morning. Welcome to our Dharma service, chaired by the high school class. It is very nice to see all of you here in person, and welcome to those joining us online. We will start today's service with sutra chanting Sambutsuge, led by our Dharma leader, Minister Assistant, Ms. Kaytee Sumida. Sambutsuge can be found on page 43 of the service book.
Actually, it starts on page 44. The explanation is on 43. Kogen Gigi Ijin Mugoku Nyose Enmyo Muyo Tosha Nichigatsu Mani Shuko Enyo Kaishitsu Onpei Yunyaku Jumoku Nyorai Yogen Chose Murin Shogaku Daion Koru Jippo Kaimon Shojin Sanmai Chie Itokumuro Shushokeu Jintai Zennen Shobutsu Hokai Gujin Jin no Kugo Gaitai Mumyo Yokunu Seson Yomu Nino Shishi Jintoku Muro Kukun Kodai Chie Jinmyo Komyo Iso Shindo Daisen Ganga Sabutsu Zai Shoho Kado Shoji Mifuge Datsu Truse Joi Kainin Shojin Nyoze Sanmai Chie Ijo Gosei Tokubutsu Fugyo Shigan Isai Kuku Isadaian Keshi Ubutsu Hyakusen Nokuman Muro Daisho Shunyo Goja Kuyo Isai Shito Shobutsu Funyo Gudo Kensho Fugyaku Hinyo Goja Shobutsu Sekai Bufu Kage Mushu Setsudo Myonyo Shisho Henshi Shokoku Nyoze Shojin Ijin Nanryo Yoga Sabutsu Kokudo Daiichi Goshu Kimyo Dojo Chozetsu Koku Nyo Naion Nimutoso Gato Aimin Dodatsu Isai Jippo Raisho Shinnetsu Shoujo Ito ga Koku Keraku An On Kobutsu Shinmyo Zega Shinsho Hotsugan no Hi Riki Shosho Yoku Jippo Seson Chie Muge Ryo Shison Chiga Shingyo Keiryo Shinshi Shoku Dokuchu Gagyo Shojin Ninju Fuke Namandabu 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 Ganishi Kudoku Byodo Seisai Dohoten Bodaishin Ojo An Raku Namo Amitabha Butsu, Namo Amitabha Butsu, Namo Amitabha Butsu, Namo Amitabha Butsu, Namo Amitabha Butsu.
Please rise for the recitation of our pledge, which can be found on the sheet inserted in your service book. Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I shall share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. You may be seated.
We will now listen to a Dharma message by our classmate in the high school Dharma School class, Arturo Rubio Jr.
Good morning, everyone. Hope we're having a nice day so far. Well, the other day, I was working on an assignment that involved this poem called Ode to Dirt. It was originally meant to be an essay, but as I was writing it, I started thinking, this might make a good Dharma talk. I should use this as an opportunity to do my first Dharma talk. So here I am now, after years, finally ready to give a Dharma talk. So, dirt. It's all around us. You may see it as a simple thing that takes up space and forms a terrain. While this is true, Sharon Olds' poem, Ode to Dirt, dives deeper and adds a whole new meaning to a simple thing like dirt. How could something so simple as dirt have such a profound meaning, you might ask? In this poem, Olds uses metaphors and personification to add a deeper meaning to dirt. Here's how the poem goes. Dear dirt, I am sorry I slighted you. I thought that you were only the background for the leading characters, the plants and animals, and human animals. It's as if I had loved only the stars and not the sky, which gave them space in which to shine. Subtle, various, sensitive. You are the skin of our terrain. You are our democracy. When I understood I had never honored you as a living equal, I was ashamed of myself, as if I had not recognized the character who looked so different from me. But now I can see us all, made of the same basic materials, cousins of that first exploding from nothing in our intricate equation together. O dirt, help us find ways to serve your life. You who have brought us forth and fed us, and who at the end will take us in and rotate with us and wobble and orbit. Olds' use of metaphors invokes a sense of underappreciation in the reader, making them realize how important dirt truly is. Olds states, I thought you were only the background for the leading characters. This quote portrays dirt as nothing but a simple background, and Olds acknowledges her mistake for not having perceived dirt for what it really is by saying, it's as if I had loved only the stars and not the sky, which gave them space in which to shine. What Olds is trying to say here is that she only really appreciated the life that roams the land, but not the dirt, which is the true foundation of life itself. For if there were no sky, there would be no shining stars. If there were no dirt, there would be no life. By personifying dirt, Olds achieves her goal of awakening a new philosophy within a person, a better understanding of the world around them. She states, when I understood I had never honored you as a living equal, I was ashamed of myself. But now I can see us all made of the same basic materials. Olds demonstrates one's and everything's interconnectedness with dirt. The dirt we walk on has bits of history all over it. For if a person walks on the dirt, there was surely someone who walked on it before and one who will in the future. In Olds' words, you have brought us forth and fed us, and who at the end will take us in. Once again, tying into that theme of interconnectedness. If that one primordial ancestor of ours had not stepped into land, we would not be who we are now. I believe that we can also learn something about impermanence with dirt. I only recently found out that dirt houses thousands to millions of organisms and microorganisms within it. The sand, silt, and clay that dirt itself is made of doesn't die, of course. It's inanimate. But the organisms that dirt houses within it can. We may not acknowledge this. After all, dirt is something that many of us view as insignificant. Even something like dirt is impermanent. Touching on the topic of impermanence, I would like to go a little bit off topic from dirt to my personal experience. Me as a person, I highly value things that I know are impermanent. Oftentimes in the mornings, I find myself thinking about what's yet to come, things I'll lose, things I may gain, but I know for a fact that instead of worrying about the future, I should just enjoy what's in front of me and be grateful for it. I've always valued my parents especially, and I think some kids out there should too. I always think about that inevitable day that is yet to come, the day when I have to say goodbye to my parents. It's honestly something pretty harsh to think about because one's parents are extremely important. It does make me tear up, but I know I can get past that by simply enjoying the time I have with them. I never forget to tell my parents, te quiero mucho, I love you, every day, because you never know when that final goodbye or I love you will come. So it's better to say what you need to say now before it's too late. So, to the kids present today, in this beautiful overcast day, I know we may get mad at our parents from time to time, in argument or dispute, but you can't deny the fact that you still love them, and that something as insignificant as a fit will not make you stop loving them. So, has anyone ever gone to a store, as a kid maybe, and then seen a toy that fascinates you at first sight? That T-Rex that shoots rockets from its back, or that huge princess castle. You immediately start begging your parents for it, and they probably said no. Sometimes they might offer you a smaller toy instead, but one day you come to realize it's not the size of the toy that matters, it's the thought that matters. I always remember this specific Christmas Eve. I was probably like 6 or 7, in which I was just hoping that I was going to get this specific toy. It was a pretty cool toy, in my opinion. But as I was opening my gift, I was surprised by the sight of socks in the box. And I won't lie, I was absolutely infuriated by seeing the socks. And once I started thinking about it a couple of years later, I started realizing that I actually needed those socks, and that I shouldn't have gotten mad at my mom for giving me something that I actually needed. So just keep loving, be more grateful for the things you have, and appreciate what your parents do for you. Back on track now. Dirt can help us all become more appreciative and grateful people. In case you didn't know, but I imagine most people do know, dirt is dead. You see, dirt itself is dead, but it can house many tiny living organisms inside of it, and bring forth life by using a seed, water, and sunlight, of course. What you have to get here is dirt is dead, yet it does so much for us. Our food comes from soil, vegetables, and fruits. If there were no soil to house grass, what would our cows eat? Surprisingly, soil can even affect fish. If there is an increased carbon to nitrogen ratio in the soil, it can negatively affect fish production. Something that is dead, yet so important to us, makes me think, we that are alive could do so much more. It may not affect on a worldwide scale as dirt and soil, but just a little something that we can make different. We that are alive right now, in this moment, have to appreciate that we have the gift of life, and that we are not something dead like dirt. Not to belittle dirt, of course, it does so much for us, but at the same time, we have to be conscious that we do have life, that we are not without life, such as, let's just throw these in, a wooden bookshelf or a stainless steel pan. But we do have life, so we should appreciate it, enjoy it, and most of all, live it to its fullest. With all this deeper meaning Old has enlightened us with, and by shining light into some Buddhist aspects of something as simple as dirt, we come to understand in a way we came from dirt, we feed from dirt, and eventually we will return to dirt and reunite with our old friend once again. Agasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you for having me up here.
Thank you so much, Arturo, for your message. I now have a newfound appreciation for dirt. At this time, could everyone please rise and sing the Gatha, Buddha Loves You, on page 106 of the service book. After the Gatha, remain standing for the recitation of the loving kindness meditation. Little bird, Buddha loves you, little bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Run, run, little pup, Buddha loves you, little pup. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Don't cry, pussycat, Buddha loves you. Mew, 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 mew. Swim, swim, little fish, Buddha loves you, little fish. Thank you. Please remain standing for the recitation of the loving kindness meditation.
We will now recite the loving kindness meditation, which is on page 94 of the service book. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May I be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to me. May I live in peace and harmony. May my family be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my teachers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony.
My friends be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May strangers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my enemies be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. Gasho Namo Mirabutsu. Namo Mirabutsu. Namo Mirabutsu.
Today, we are celebrating April birthdays. So everyone who has a birthday in the month of April, please come up to the front and don't be shy. If you have a birthday in April, please come to the front. Yeah, what? No one else has a birthday in April? Okay. Please say your name and your date of birthday.
I'm Sharon, and my birthday is April 21st.
Thank you. We'll now sing Happy Birthday to our Dharma friends. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dharma friends. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you can select a gift.
At this time, if anyone has an announcement, please come forward. First, we would like to welcome any guests who are visiting our temple for the first time. If this is your first time visiting, could you please stand up?
This is to remind everybody that the temple will be having its annual cultural bazaar on June 4th. We are in need of volunteers. And also, if you have not picked up your raffle tickets, please pick them up in the back of the window. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So today is a Dharma service format, which means that at the close of the service, the Dharma school students will be dismissed for classes, and adults are all invited to our adult discussion session, which I'm going to be leading today downstairs in the conference room. And the topic today is going to be a little reading from this Bright Dawn book by Reverend S.K. Kubose, and specifically discussing the ocean metaphor in Buddhism. So I hope you will join me immediately when the service closes. The pre-K to third grade class, I understand, are actually staying in the Hondo for a Onaijin discussion with Sensei. Thank you.
If you're going to be in town, our junior RBA will be serving breakfast on Sunday, May 14th for Mother's Day. Breakfast is $8 for adults and $5 for children 7 and under. And of course, it is free for mothers. Please see any junior RBA member for tickets. Thank you.
next week, we're going to have a special service on Earth Day. And we're going to have a special guest, Roger Kopak, our Dharma friend. He's sitting over there, and he's going to give us a Dharma talk and lecture. And he also going to chair the service. So please come to next week's service to celebrate Earth Day. Thank you.
And we will discuss dirt.
If there are no more announcements, please put your hands together for a closing meditation. May the wisdom of the all-compassionate one so shine within our hearts and minds, and the mists of error and the foolish vanity of self be dispelled. So shall we understand the changing nature of existence and reach spiritual peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
This will conclude today's service. Thank you, Ms. Kaytee Sumida, for leading the service. Thank you, Arturo Rubio Jr., for the Dharma message. Thank you, Mr. Robert Yamamoto, for the music, and Ms. Yukari Williams for arranging and setting up the flowers. Thank you, Brevin Honda, for assisting with the live stream, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today. At this time, Dharma School students may offer incense before heading to classes, and adults, please remain in the Hondo for the adult discussion. In the conference room, my apologies.